Welcome back to the channel. We're going to continue on this build as a flower arrangement from Lego sets. And today we're going to build the other one of the Night Rider Camellias. It's supposed to go right here according to the instructions. Now, what's rather important about this particular flower, at least what Lego has given us to talk about, is that being originally bred in the UK, it's a compact evergreen shrub with glossy dark leaves adorned with dark maroon semi-double flowers that blooms in late winter and early spring. It can grow up to 5 feet, 1.5 meters tall and wide. There's a bit more to it too, though. I just gave you what Lego wanted to put out. I happen to remember that there's a whole language of flowers. And so I went out and got myself some reference books. I have Florioio Graffiti. To move this here. By Jessica Rowe. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Her name, excuse me. And I have The Complete Language of Flowers, put together by Teresa Dietz. And I'll be using these two books, plus whatever the Lego book has to say about it, for the set, to bring more information. And in fact, I will go ahead with Ms. Rowe's book and point out that the meaning of this flower is longing for you. That it originates in 1848 Alexandre Dumas novel La Dame aux Camellias, which tells a tragic love story of Armand Duval, a young bourgeois, and Marguerite Gautier, a courtesan. The two fall in love, but their relationship is undermined by Armand's father. Fearing scandal, he convinces Marguerite to leave Armand. Armand mourns his beloved, but he doesn't pursue her, believing she has left him for another man. And meanwhile, Marguerite falls ill with consumption. She dies alone, pining for Armand and what could have been. That's a direct, quote from Jessica Rowe here. So, take it as well. And the flowers come in several different colors. A pink color is said to be from desire, longing, a longing for you, persistent desire. White would be adoration, beauty, loveliness, perfection, waiting, you're adorable. The flower can come in yellow as well. In there, it's adoration. And in this particular color here, which is supposed to be red, as the Night Rider Camellia is supposed to be red, and that's the flower we're using here, means that the person has ardent love. They are in love. And giving it to somebody, you're saying that they're a flame in your heart. So now that we got all the information that I have found so far about it out of the way, let's go ahead and get building the other flower to add to our happy little display. Honestly, in thinking about some of this stuff, I was wondering, as I probably shouldn't say wondering, honestly, in this case, but I thought to myself that I should maybe think about sending flowers myself. In other videos where I just go grab all the other flowers that I have made for my mother in the house and just film them and tell you what the books I have to happen here as reference says about them. And maybe what the actual display means here, because we've already kind of pierced together that there might be an underlying message in what the set ultimately builds us here. And so we shall see ultimately what it looks like. Not only what it looks like, but what it has to say. For all we know, it could just be a bunch of pretty flowers that someone designed, or it could be a magnificent love letter, because, well, the first two flowers to add to the pot is flowers done towards a longing, most of which would be romantic. There it goes, putting up the stamen, basically. And I presume that these are more or less like the wrenches or something, or robot hands. Lego likes to recycle parts in their builds and stuff like that. Like you can see little like caps in the succulents, and in some of the other ones out there, you can see like frogs, and like in the paintings, like the Great Wave painting of theirs, they use frogs for the wave tips. And I think there was another succulent that used little pistils. So you can still find pistils being put out by Lego, but they're all used for like decoration, and not even in a way that suggests anything. So yep. So, another thought comes to mind here is if any of you have out there have had a great and persistent love, one that of someone who you miss every day when they're away from you, especially if you are far away from you, I want you to press a like on the video, and by all means comment, share, subscribe if this gives you any interest. I promise I'll eventually learn how to edit, and it won't feel nearly as off the cuff when I talk about stuff. Nor maybe it won't take nearly as much time, though this video will only be about the Camellia. Let's see here. That should be this one. Let's get some of this stuff out of the way. Because more or less our Camellia is almost finished. All we need to do is put on the bigger petals and then add it to our flower. And here we go. You can see how it's forming up pretty nice so far. Let's add that other and last one. Let's move that a little bit here so it's a little better. Oh, let's see here. You would think, having had done this already, I would not make small mistakes like that. Thankfully, it was so early in it and fine in it afterwards. We got it all done. And here we are, yet another Camellia. Williamensi, Night Rider, the Night Rider Camellia. And there we go. I'm going to move my happy little self over this way. Hey, and thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, and have a blessed and wonderful day. And hopefully, a very passionate one. Hopefully not without too much longing. Good night.